This week on Inside Boulder News, the Dairy Center breaks ground on a $4.3 million renovation. Boulder police invite the public to outreach events, and improvements begin on 28th Street. Welcome to Inside Boulder News. I'm Ashley Prill. The Dairy Center for the Arts broke ground this week on a $4.3 million renovation. The renovation is largely possible thanks to Boulder voters who passed ballot Measure 2A in November. Measure 2A uses a 0.3% sales tax to raise money for community, culture, and safety initiatives across the city. The Dairy Center will receive $3.85 million to put towards the renovation, which will be completed in 3 phases.
People often forget that we've already completed phase 1, and that was about 4 years ago when we built the Bodecker Theater. And the Bodecker Art Cinema has been a huge success and really helped people understand what the dairy could be. So that was the first phase. We're now moving into the next phase, which is totally renovating the front and the lobby and the art galleries. And after that phase, we move into the theaters, and we renovate 2 of our theaters, totally rebuild them, and upgrade the other 3rd theater, and turn them all into first-class facilities for hosting dance, music, theatrical performances, and even business meetings for that matter.
In addition to the money from Measure 2A, a $1 million gift from locals Gordon and Grace Gamm will also contribute to the renovations.
Gordon and Grace Gamm gave the dairy the largest gift in its history of $1 million, half of that to be used to help our construction. So half of that will be used to help us renovate and totally reconstruct the East Theater, which will now be the Grace Gamm Theater. It'll be a 116-seat state-of-the-art performance space for theatrical performances. And it will also help us upgrade what's been the performance space. That will now be the Gordon Gamm Theater, and that will be a state-of-the-art place for music and dance performances. So their gift has been instrumental in helping make this possible. This renovation will make the dairy truly the heart and soul of arts and culture in Boulder. Already, we host 200,000 visits each year, 2,000 music and dance students, but still there are a lot of people who don't know about the dairy or drive down the street and don't know it. They're not going to be able to do that anymore because it's going to be a geographic icon, it's going to be a piece of art itself due to its architectural form, and the experience that people have here is going to be totally different. So what I like to compare it to is when you're in New York and you go to Broadway, it's something special. When you're in Boulder, you're going to go to the dairy, and it's going to be something special because the ambiance is going to be terrific.
The Dairy Center is currently raising just over $1 million more for the last stage of the project, which is scheduled to begin next August. From now until December, the public will use the back entrances to access the theaters and Bodecker Cinema. The galleries will be closed during this first phase of construction. More information can be found at thedairy.org. Another area of the city that will benefit from Measure 2A funding is University Hill. The funding will add to the Hill reinvestment strategy, which has been underway for about a year.
We've done a lot of work to build partnerships with people, and we've had a great summer of events partnering with the Boulder International Film Festival, Fox Theater. We just had Slide the City. It was an incredible event with 4,000 people on the hill, giant slip and slide, families, people from all over the region. That was a really great way to showcase the hill, and the businesses have said they did fantastic on that day. So we're hoping to see more events going forward. Now that we're about a year into the Hill reinvestment strategy, we're starting to look at the types of improvements that will spur investment going forward. We're just getting started with some interesting streetscape improvements like this sofa, which is a solar-powered phone charging bench. It has USB ports on the front, so when people are enjoying their time on the hill, they can plug in their phone, listen to music.
The Hill has 3 upcoming projects that will be funded by the 2A measure, starting with tree irrigation work this fall.
The trees that we have on the hill will be able to survive better than they currently can and have more plantings and landscaping. We also are looking at designers right now for an event street on Pennsylvania Avenue, and we're starting to look at the critical corridors that need more pedestrian lighting throughout the neighborhoods. I think everyone's just really excited that there are going to be improvements that you can really see on the street soon. There's been a lot of really great work done for decades on the hill getting to this point, really crafting the vision for the hill. But now we've got the momentum and the support that we need for everyone to move forward with very specific physical improvements that are going to make the hill look even better.
Keep up with events on University Hill by visiting facebook.com/thehillboulder or visit thehillboulder.com for more information about businesses, parking, and CU student government updates. In addition to improvements beginning on the Diagonal Highway the first week of August, 28th Street from Iris to Yarmouth will also start a makeover.
On that section of road, we'll be installing a new vehicular bridge that will be widened to accommodate a continuous on-street bike lane. We'll provide complete and continuous pedestrian facilities through a multi-use path on the west side of 28th Street, as well as a continuous on-street bike lane. It is a popular bike route, and so that continuous bicycle lane will be a great improvement for cyclists heading north. And the pedestrian path, the multi-use path, will provide a continuous path where currently there are missing links on the system.
Construction is expected to take 5 to 6 months with landscaping planned for the spring of 2016. You can review the final design concept for the 28th Street improvements by visiting bouldercolorado.gov/transportation. And for the latest construction and traffic information, visit boulderconezones.net and follow @BoulderConeZones on Twitter. The Boulder Police Department invites you to share ideas and enjoy some refreshments with them on August 5th at the East Boulder Recreation Center. The event is part of the Boulder Police Department's commitment to partner with the community and refine their community policing approach. Tents will be set up from 6:30 to 9:30 a.m. and 4:30 to 7 p.m. If you can't make it to the event, you can also provide your feedback by visiting bouldercolorado.gov/police and filling out a community policing survey. About 3,000 athletes and their families will be in town this weekend for the second annual Ironman Boulder Triathlon. The world's largest Ironman includes a 2.4-mile swim at the Boulder Reservoir, a 112-mile bike ride through Boulder and area counties, and a 26.2-mile run along the Boulder Creek Path. Athletes will finish at 13th and Pearl and downtown. Temporary road closures will begin on Friday, July 31st and continue through the morning on Monday, August 3rd. Before navigating through Boulder this weekend, check the map at boulderconezones.net. Walking, riding the bus, and biking will be your best bet for avoiding travel delays. The Boulder Reservoir will be closed to all uses other than Ironman all day Saturday and on Sunday from 5 a.m. to noon. All athletes and spectators will need to ride free shuttle buses between Boulder High School and the Boulder Reservoir in order to access the swim portion of the event. For the best places to watch the event, visit ironman.com/Boulder and select Spectator Guide. The Everett Pearson Kids Fishing Pond is open again for the first time since sustaining heavy damage in the 2013 flood. With funds from both FEMA and the City of Boulder, the pond has been completely restored and revitalized. Visitors will notice continual water flow from the creek through the pond to help improve water quality, temperature, and overall environmental health. A new irrigation system has been installed, several new trees planted, an upgraded path system, new fishing piers, bridge, and overlook. Bring the whole family for the official reopening celebration on Wednesday, August 26th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Thank you for watching Inside Boulder News. Stay in touch with us on Facebook and Twitter by submitting news tips and questions. You can also sign up to receive video updates right in your inbox. Just go to boulderchannel8.com and click on subscribe.